Today we are in Slagharen theme park to find an answer to the question, will you fall faster if you're heavier? To find an answer to this question, we're going to do some experiments on this 40-meter high freefall tower. Welcome to Theme Park Science! Near the end of the 17th century, Isaac Newton found a way to describe gravity. I have an apple and a tennis ball. Though the apple is slightly heavier, when I drop them, they should reach the ground at about the same time. Well, that was hardly any difference. Let's try test number 2. Let's test this theory again, but now from higher up. We're 4 meters above the ground, and still they should reach the ground at the same time. Well, that difference was minimal. Now let's see what happens if we drop it from 40 meters high. Let's go to the freefall tower here at Slagharen theme park. We are currently 40 meters up in the air in the freefall tower. I have an apple again and a ball. Let's see which one arrives first.
Newton's law effectively only holds for falling objects in a vacuum. But here outside we're in air, and therefore we also have air resistance. And this air resistance is going to make the difference. The air resistance depends on the density of air, the size of an object and its shape. So let's have another look at this tennis ball and apple. They're approximately the same size and the same shape. So what is causing this difference then? It takes more force to slow down a heavier object. And although the apple and the tennis ball experience the same force, the fact that the apple is heavier makes that the influence of the air resistance on the apple is smaller. And that explains why the apple hits the floor first.
Now, let's take a closer look at the technical features. The green part is the carrier which lifts the red gondola to the top of the tower. For starters, which is actually quite simple, the steel cables lift the gondola to the top of the tower at a height of 40 meters. The carrier that holds the gondola underneath is pulled up by these cables. A set of reversing wheels are installed at the highest point, allowing the cables to go back down to be rolled up. As the right vehicle moves up, the computers check the exact location of the gondola. This is done through the sensors. The first set of sensors reduce the speed. The second set of sensors will stop the attraction at exactly the right moment. If a malfunction would occur, extra safety sensors have been installed to prevent the attraction from going over its highest point. As you may know, most attractions feature doubles installed of everything. So, this attraction hangs from 2 hooks. Another important feature of this attraction is that it has its own power supply delivered through this rail. Magnets are attached to the gondola to get it to slow down. The brake fins on the tower are installed at 2 different levels to allow for smooth and gradual braking. Finally, the bottom cylinders catch the gondola and bring the attraction to a complete hold, allowing guests to disembark safely. Now, for the test, which one will fall faster? The full one on the left-hand side or the empty one on the right-hand side?
We have seen in the experiments that the difference between a fully loaded and empty gondola of this freefall is much bigger than the difference between the apple and the tennis ball. And this has nothing to do with gravity or air resistance, but it is related to the magnetic braking system of this ride. If we take a closer look at the video footage from the falling freefall gondolas, we will notice that the speeds of both gondolas is approximately the same up to the point that they hit the brake section. What happens at that point is that both gondolas experience the same brake force, but the heavy gondola is affected less by this force. Therefore, it takes longer for this brake force to really kick in, and this gondola, the heavy gondola, will reach the floor first.
So, a tip for the next time, make sure your vehicle is fully loaded for the best experience. Thank you for joining us today here at Slagharen Theme Park and Resort. And make sure to like and subscribe Theme Park Science.